5, and it's a gold with a red and silver body. Just a flick cast, let it sink, and then we're going to just give that a few seconds and slow retrieve back towards us. And that's going to flicker through the swim. So the shrimp didn't produce a fish here. We'll see if the Mepps does any better. On the curve is what we're looking at as it comes round. Just see how we go. But you can see the flicker is very, very good. I like this approach, and because we've got suppressed weed, we've actually got, that's a much longer cast than I expected. Straight into the shallows in the far end there. Not the ideal cast, but we'll bring around anyway and then redo that cast. But because we've got a very cold spring, all the weed growth is suppressed, and we're getting away with spinning later in the season than we expected. So hence the spinner is still coming out with the prawning. And now we're going to shoot one up there, tail, and see if we can get a fish in the depths there. And that's just lovely. Give that a few seconds to sink. It's about 4 or 5 there. That's what we need, and we can slowly withdraw and bring it back towards us. Everything is looking good, good, good. Really pleasing. I'll keep working her back, and she's coming back nicely now. So just keep working her back, hitting a little bit of weed on the way through, but nothing too onerous. And then I'll go along the channel this time. So a nice slow retrieve. There's a nice deep pool right here. That comes up. Picked up a little bit of weed, so let's shake that off. Let's go again. It's a flick cast. That's the perfect cast. That's the depth, right on the bend, on the gravel bar, in 8 or 9 feet of water. So we'll give that a good countdown. Slow retrieve back. And we're just going to work the channel now. There's weed either side, there's boulders either side, so it's a natural alleyway for the salmon to travel, and the spinner's just coming down that alley. So hopefully we'll get something to turn on it and hit it. We've got some other spinners to try. I've bought some Tobies that are good for downstreaming. There's less resistance than the Mepps, and you end up with a really good downstream spinner. And I'll show you how that works. I've got them in different colours. Some of them are blue, red, silver. Alright, let's get onto that flow there. Nice glide. We'll give that a shot. There we go. There we go. It's got a nice cast, working it back over the flow. Nice. Working it through. Fish on, and it's a good fish. Whoa, is it a salmon? It's fighting well. It's in the current, it's running right. It's quite a nice fish. Let's have a look at her. Fish on. Wow, fish on. It's fighting really well. Really, really well. So I'm going to bring around, see if it's a silver flank. If it's a silver flank, it's fighting like a dog. Let's keep its head up. Is it a silver flank or is it a bronze bar? Let's have a look at it. It is a pike. It's a pike. It's a good one. It's double figure. Whoa. Whoa, just look at it go. It's fighting like the clappers. Just look at it go. Boy, it's a good fish. Nailed that gold Mepps 5. You wouldn't believe how well it nailed that. Look at it go. Now, is it shallow enough to get in and walk her up? Not sure how shallow she is. She's just stuck in some weed. We're going to have to pull her through. She's gone deep into some weed. Let's bring her around this side. Let's bring her back. Oh, she is stuck in. I might have to go in. She's stuck in a snag. Big weed bed. So let's just pull her out. Let's try and pull her this way. She's coming. She's coming. She's up. Oh yeah, she's up. There she is. Look at the teeth on her. Just look at her. Boy, she's just woken up. My goodness me, it's fighting well. Keep its head up. Wants to go, wants to go. Wow. Fighting really, really well. Let's tighten up the drag. There she is. £10 plus. It's a nice fish. It's a nice fish. Right, let's get the landing net ready. Got some chompers on her. We've hooked her on the edge, so that's very, very tight hook in there, and let's just bring her onto the net. Fish of about £10, an Avon Pike special. So we're just going to get the net ready, and then we'll just slip her over. What a fish, what a take, what aggression. Right, let's get the net up. Just tucking in close, trying to come in close here. Just want to get that in. Connect that net. Right, we're connected. Now we can just get her to come into the net now. Oh, trying to jump the... Oh, she's seen the net. She's woken up again. Let's bring her around. Whoa. Oh, she's seen the net. There she is. Woof. Let's slip her in. Oh. She's ours. What a fish. Fish of about 10. I'll just let her rest there. Barbless hook, so the hook should come out okay. Let's take her up onto a gravel bar. Okay, we've got a fish of about £10 in the net on a barbless hook. We're going to just try and unhook her in the water if we can. She's still quite lively, so you've got to be careful with trebles if you do this, otherwise it's out of the water, chinned. But we're going to just try and wet our hands first of all, coming on the back of it. And let's see whether we can get these hooks out. Just on the edge, these hooks, so we may be able to just slip these hooks out. So there's the fish. I can see the hooks. Out she goes, and off she goes. So that's one way of releasing the fish. In the water, and off she goes. Right, that's us done for the evening. So it's been a good day. £10 pike today, and Danny Taylor's had a follow on his Devon minnow, so there's 1 or 2 salmon around. We'll live another day, so it's goodbye from me and goodbye from PGTV.